You can see. People thought it is Sunday, that's why I will not be available. Huh? Mostly if I am not ill only, I will not be available. I'll write the notes for you about property, set and get.
Can you please share your screen?
Yeah. 1 second. I'm writing down notepad.
Yeah, okay.
First I should write and then. Everyone can see the notepad, right? Everyone, whenever we have a predefined variable and we want to assign the value, then we use for the set property. So whenever we want to return or return the value of this predefined variable, that is nothing but to retrieve the value, then we use the get with some logic actually, then writing the return variable after that logic, then we followed the get properties. Okay, according to this, the C sharp, according to this, the C sharp has decided to have the read-only property and write-only property. Using read-only property, we can get the value. Read-only property will contain only get accessors. Okay, means using the read-only property, we only perform get accessor. And we have the other property called write-only property. Using write-only property, we can set the value that is used by the set property. So whenever in an example, we say like particular, see for example, you have attended a 10th board exam and you got the hall ticket number, and your hall ticket number will not be any chance of giving to some other candidate, right? So it will be not changed in any case. Whatever may be the scenario, they will not change the number of that. Your maybe like if someone, if you have observed, if someone is like not available, have been debarred from the university or anything, that rule number which has been given for him or her at the starting of the university joining, that will not be replaced to any other candidate. It will be kept empty because already once an ID has been created, the const like it is a fixed value that has been created. It cannot be changed. It will not be changed any by using any other access, like we have discussed yesterday, access modifiers, right? So by using any of the levels of it, it just used at that level, but we don't have any right to change the value of it. That is the read only. I'll be back in a minute. Please write it down in the notepad. Okay, just a minute.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Everyone, okay?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Everyone completed writing?
Yeah,
Completed?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So next one about we are discussing is constant keyword. So it is represented with the keyword CONST. And in order to use this constant, we have to know like when to use and where to use. So constant is a particularly given to the variable members.
Yeah.
So it will present a fixed value, like which is common for all the objects. But
Okay.
value same as a read only, the value will not be changed or it cannot be changed toward the property. But it represents a fixed value common for all the objects. For example, see like student is going for particular college called example it is like Nagarjuna Junior College or something like this. So the address of that college will be same for all the candidates who are representing that college, right? Or the center given to the board exam people who are attending in particular address will be same for all the 50 or 100 students who are attending.
Yes.
So that is how constant works.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I will write it on notepad. In meanwhile, did you understand the difference between constant and read only? Both cannot be changed overall the program. But
Yeah.
did you find the difference?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Please write down the under read only the example which I told, the
Okay.
ID number or the hall ticket number of the student.
Yeah, yeah.
Read only is also a keyword. Like if for any particular reason, if you want to use the hall ticket number for the requirement or student number, you can give the read only before
Yeah.
that variable name.
Okay.
Here in constants, we are telling common objects will have that same variable. Means common means students are common here. Going to a center, board exam center, that board exam center address is same for all the objects, right?
Yeah.
So that I will share the notepad in a minute. Meanwhile, write the oral example.
Yeah, yeah.
So everyone have written whatever there in the notepad previously, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Mhm. Now can everyone see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Please write it down the note down for the constant and also give an example for you.
Yeah.
Written?
Yeah.
By
Madam.
this.
We are done.
Okay. I'll also give like some neat notes on read only because I don't want you to confuse. I don't know what you people have understood from the oral thing which I told. Just write the notes, whatever you see here. Everyone can see. Read only notes, the lines.
Yes.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Please remember me about the interview questions. Yesterday I forgot.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give the differences, whatever I told from yesterday class, whether it may be constructor or instances constructor or static constructor, read only or constant. All this tabular, I will
Yeah.
give the differences so that if you can remember the table differences, then
Yeah.
it will be easier for you.
Yeah.
So we have discussed class, object, how to use the keywords, and how to have the access modifiers for that class, like till when it can be used and how it is notated. All this we discussed, right?
Yeah.
So now we are ready. If we can learn about the principles, we
Yeah.
can start using the class where to where, right? So we
Yeah.
have the OOPS principle that we have discussed, four
Yeah.
OOPS principles. First one is encapsulation. Second one is abstraction. Third one is inheritance. Fourth one is polymorphism. So encapsulation is nothing but wrapping up of states and behavior into a single unit. Means data members and methods are defined within a single file is called encapsulation. So this is achieved by using class, isn't it?
Yes.
Completed writing the upper one, read only everything.
Yeah, we finished it.
Write it down, no problem. Like someone may this like this practically we don't know. Like if you say abstraction, we use abstract keyword and we implement the functionality. If you ask inheritance, yesterday we have discussed what is the super class, child class. We will implement the inheritance. If
Yeah.
you say polymorphism, you change the data types and variable names. Like we have the dynamic overloading and overriding. So in polyformism, if someone has asked what is encapsulation, you'll go blind because there is nothing. It's just a class, right? It's just a class. Encapsulation is nothing but whatever the OOPS concept using the class the program has implemented. It is called encapsulation. It is like binding in data members and methods into a single file. Okay.
Yes.
So in abstraction, we have two types. One is data abstraction, one is method abstraction. So abstraction is are nothing but hide or like unwanted data. You want to mention the data, but as of now, in particular class, this data is not needed to mention. You can call it from the main method, or you can assign the values inside the method parameters from the main methods and use it. So at that point of time, we use abstraction. So data abstraction is nothing hiding the unwanted data and exposing the wanted data. Hiding the unwanted data is called data abstraction. Same way, method abstraction is nothing but invoking the wanted method and hiding the unwanted method is called method abstraction.
Wrapping state.
So to achieve the method abstraction, by implementing method function overloading, we will achieve it. I will share the little notes for this also, so that you will not be confused.
Yeah.
Written?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, we are done.
I will give some examples and also. In the meanwhile, like before giving an example, we'll discuss about inheritance orally also. So that all in one go, I can start the examples, right? Because no one are there today in the class, like very less strength. If I
Yeah,
give
yeah,
example, people may miss, right?
yeah.
So that's why today going some theoretical way. So inheritance, the next one. Inheritance means like deriving the member from one class to another class. So because of inheritance, there is like a parent and child relation will be establishing between two classes. Like parent class is also called as super class, base class. Please remember what I am telling, the terminology. Inheritance is nothing but deriving the member from one class to another class. Because of this inheritance, we got the parent and child relationship establishing between two classes. Parent class is nothing but super class or base class. Child class is called as subclass or derived class, right? Because of this inheritance, superclass members can be assigned accessed by subclass, but the other way will not happen. Okay. Superclass members means the upper class, means the yesterday which I have shown the example, the BCDC. Remember that small example.
Yes, ma'am.
So a child will be accessible for the superclass features, members,
Yeah,
methods. The other way will not happen. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Today is Saturday for you, right?
Yeah, Saturday night.
I'm worried about the other students who will be going to miss if I tell all these types of inheritance today. Why
Yeah,
they didn't?
we'll try to inform them and we'll tell them to join tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I write about the inheritance. Because June 1st I started the classes, C# classes. So introduction took 1 or 2 days to get the rapport and understanding. So again, minimum basics I have to teach you about the ASP.NET and MVC, right? That is the minimum basics that I have to at least to show how the MVC structure is there. At
Yeah,
least to show how the ASP form has been created, showing a small Visual Studio example. I
yeah,
have to do these things. So
yes.
if I keep on like going slow or postponing, like some maybe I can take leave, but I will cover it in the next day, taking 2 hours class.
Yeah, we'll
If I am
we'll
ill only,
inform
I
them,
will
and
not
if
do.
we'll inform them, and if they are not showing up tomorrow, we'll
They
continue with the
use,
same pace. I think they'll listen to recording or to whatever they want.
yeah, maybe they think that recording is there, so we can be
Yeah,
absent for 1 weekend. They are thinking.
yeah, it's up to them. We'll continue with the same pace and we'll finish it as soon
Yeah,
as possible. Yeah,
because today is 11th. So if I can complete it like the examples or whatever,
yeah, yeah.
all this by this
Yeah, we cannot
25th or
wantedly
anything.
go slow and we cannot waste our time. We'll
Yes.
we'll finish it up. However, if they attend or not, we'll finish it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, my plan is like till 25th if we take time of
yeah,
telling all these things. So
yeah,
from 25th onwards, we can show that ASP.NET and MVC we can talk. That will
yeah,
take a week, and then after like evaluating your vendor calls, how we are getting questions according to that, how
yeah,
we can do it. That all
yeah.
we can talk.
Yeah, we'll try to inform them, and if they listen, it's fine. If they don't listen, it's up to them. We'll go with the pace.
Yeah, yeah. I will
Yeah,
not slow down. I will continue.
yeah, ma'am. Because we guys who are attending regularly, we lose our
Yeah,
time.
you'll use your time. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want to slow down.
yeah.
So in C sharp, we can implement 5 types of inheritance. We have types of inheritance also, right? So single inheritance, multi-level, multiple, and hierarchical and hybrid.
Yes.
Yesterday example, the BC-DC example you have seen, na? That is
Yeah.
nothing but single inheritance, okay?
Okay.
Writing everyone.
Yeah, we are writing.
So for subclass, we are creating the objects, and that is holding the superclass reference variable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the other way will it happen?
I don't think so
Yes.
because
Yeah, because it is not giving its member access only. So it will
yeah,
not have that one, but I'm just will write it as a question and paste it here so that
yeah,
if who are sincerely writing notes will get benefited to
yeah,
remember all these things.
yes,
Yes.
So whatever I am just writing here, yes or no answers, that will be somewhere like someone may ask you in the calls or for your also for your better understanding also. If you are get confused, you can remember, okay, we have written the notes on that day and that was no, this was yes. It is possible, it is not possible in C sharp like that you also can remember. That is the reason writing small things also in notes, in the questions.
yeah,
Take a minute of time and write it. Okay, I'll go for the next type. Yesterday I showed the single inheritance. Na? The same example will implement. So we go for the next type.
yeah,
In the meanwhile, you write. I am thinking on the exam. Multi-level. Written.
yeah. 1 second.
Okay. Right. Multi-level inheritance is nothing but adding one more class and see child of a child, something like that. Okay. I will show the syntax and example for you. So don't worry. Here, this is the class C1, which is super class. and then class 2. This is subclass. So for class 3, class 2 will be the superclass. Now for class 3, everything is accessible. So employee numbers or names, we can say that all will print, and then branch. Okay. Okay. So it's important to show the example now for multi-level inheritance for
Yeah,
you
ma'am.
people.
You can go ahead. We are done with writing the notes.
Okay. Then only you will understand. Did you understand what is class 2 for class 1 in the above syntax? Can anyone say? What is class 1? How
Class
we'll
one is
call
the
class 1?
class one is a parent and class two is the child. Class
Okay, then
three is
what
the
will be the class 3?
child of a child. I'm
Child for?
super the child.
So for class 1 will have class 2 will have class 1 data members access, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So what will be the class 3 will have then?
Class 2s.
It will have all the things from one and two.
Yes,
Yeah.
it will have both.
Yes.
So So for example, the first class is department. The second class is branch. And we have written the data members for first department, a department number and department name. and there is a method display department info. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Mm, I will show and I'll explain. So again, this from second class. The first class should be called. Then only when we write the third class inheriting the second class, the properties will come for the third class everything. So to call it mm, base dot method name we should be assigned. So much there I'll explain you clearly. Branch department is the first class, branch is the second class. Then I have been inheriting those members. So it should be column base of the values that should be passed. Okay, we have written that part, and a display functionality has been given. So we have inheriting this base, and next employee is the third class. I have written employee third class, giving some three variables, and then methods. Now the upper one should be called. Okay. So the upper one means branch and branch ID and location. The second one should be called from the third
Yeah.
one. One second, guys. Almost there. Sorry. Okay. Okay, everyone can see.
Yes, ma'am.
One second. Everyone can see. Namespace here, multi-level inheritance. So I have given a class department and I have given some variables, okay? The keyword, the data type, the variable name. Understood? This one read only. Just now we discussed. This we mentioned because a class is mentioned, and this is mentioned because the parameters can, if someone want to print the values from the main method by creating an object, it will be possible. That's why this dot will be represented for instances variables, right? As we discussed previously. So we have the method department, which is also called the constructor, right? And then we have the method to display these values. So we have written a display department info method, and the second class is class branch we have taken. Class branch is the child class, and this is the parent class department. So we are calling the parent class, okay, super class. So yesterday I have told whenever we are want to inherit from one class to other class property or variables, we have to go with the column and show the class name of the super class from the child class. Then only if you write like this only, then only we get all the access for this class, right? Super class access. So we have written it, and then we have the some values variables here, and we are having a constructor. Give a space. Constructor, and then we are passing the values for that. And next, if you can see column and base, have given 10 comma HR. If you can see what parameters are there, base is the keyword to tell that I am the child, I am using this super class members. Then base keyword will come.
Yeah.
So it is like something we used here. If you can blindly remember, we used here in the class notation branch, column, and department. So same way, whatever the class will have, constructor will have the same name I told now. So the constructor class is having this one, branch, column, and department. I told constructor will also have the same name I told. So we have to give the branch values, column, and the values of the parent, right? The department values.
Yes.
Okay, like that also you can remember. Before when we discuss about the constructor, what I told, class name and the method name are same, then it is called as a constructor I told. So here class name, how the notation is there, we are inheriting. So the notation is with column. So the same way, it is a method. Constructor is a method, right? So we are passing the values, arguments are passed. The same way, these values, whatever been there, the department number and department name should be passed here in the constructor. Like that you remember, okay? The notations I am telling, easier way for you to remember. So here we have the print for that, okay? So you are taking the values. You are telling this constructor should take the values of this one also. You are notating them, you are taking them. But how the method will know that I should take the responsibility and print this display also, display values also? How it will know? You have to represent with base keyword, base dot, the method name of this first class. Okay, whenever we want to access the method or variable values, you have to use the base keyword. So when the base keyword is used, if someone will ask, whenever I am accessible to the variable name, variable values of the superclass and the methods of the superclass, we denote the syntax like base dot method, base of values, While inheriting, you should say that answer. Okay. Understood till here?
Yes.
Everyone, only one voice coming all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, happy. Now the third class is class employee. Okay. So now the class employee is inheriting branch. Okay, it will not inherit department, because already why we should you may think for this also department is the parent and employee will be the child. Why don't we do Coleman dot department, you think? Why you want to waste the time again the department? If you call Coleman department, only Coleman department will not access, like middle. What the reason of we using the branch and getting all the data? So when you want have a subclass of a like class of a subclass, means already department is giving access to the branch there. So if we are having the access already given to the branch, then department will be no longer any reusability of the code that can print the data of everything of the branch and department, right? So then we have to use the sequential class, that is nothing but here branch. Okay. So we have the values for it and same as the constructor. And now the base of what it is there now, whose ID and whose Hyderabad it is, this one. Can anyone say?
It's from the main parent class.
Whom we are inheriting now?
You're inheriting the branch.
Now whose values will be there?
Mm,
I told na, just remember like this. If
Yeah.
here the class is like employee column and branch,
Yeah,
we are
yeah,
inheriting branch. Then
yeah.
what the constructor, same way, we are inheriting the branch constructor values only, na?
Yeah, yeah, got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is branch ID. Branch ID is 123. Branch location is Hyderabad. Did you understand how I told you to remember
Yeah, yeah,
this one and this one? Now you got it.
yeah.
So this as the same like displays some method. Okay, has been given. Now this should call the branch. Then same base dot display branch info will go. And now you want all these classes going with single object and will print everything. Can anyone guess where how it will print? Where, like, who is creating the, or which they will create the object to print every display? Employee number, employee name, employee salary, branch ID, branch location, department number, department name, all are being accessed by one class now.
Yes.
Who is accessing?
We'll access it from the branch class.
I am telling the employee is the sorry. What is the first class? Tell me. First
Employee.
class name. Employee. The second one, first one is inherited by which class next?
Branch.
Okay. Now branch is inherited by whom? The third class.
Mm,
We written 3 classes now.
Yeah, I just now forgot it.
Okay, no problem. We have A, B, C.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just tell in words like A is being inherited by B. Now B is inherited by C.
See, yeah.
So all the values of these two classes and all the classes, variables and their methods will be accessed by which class now?
Grandchild C.
The grandchild C.
I'm disabled with the screen share, Sai Krishna.
Okay, ma'am. Satyaja, bro.
I want to
Satyaja,
share
bro, can
the.
you please host the ma'am?
Okay, meanwhile, they give an message him, and meanwhile, I'll tell orally. See, like A, you give A column B, and then B column C. So that last class will have the base of everything. Yeah, now I can share. Where is this? Okay. Space. Font. Okay, see, so in the main method, we can just create the object for employee, the third class. 1, 2, 3 we have. So we just creating the object for the third class and passing the values and do calling with the object dot display employee info. You know what will be the output? Everything will come. I'll send you this program. You people can try.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, sure.
Um, I'm saving so that I don't forget sending.
Yeah, ma'am. Can also share this notepad.
Now seeing the program.
Yeah.
Okay. See, object has been created for the third itself. All the displays will be called. with one EMP dot display employee info. All the not only display employee info, the other display methods will also be called. How? We are giving here base dot display branch name. So we are going and calling. So now what it will do, when you called object dot method name of this third class, so inside this, it also have the base dot display. It is telling, okay, print me. Then also go to the base, our parent, base dot display branch name. Go to the branch info. It is telling. So it will come here. It will print these 2 lines. Okay. Then what is the third line? It will come the cursor here. It is saying base dot display department. Go and see our parent method. It is telling. Then again it will come to this call. This will also print. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Can you also share us the notepad?
Which one notes?
Yeah, the notes notepad.
You are telling you want to write now, or in group you want me to share? That's what you are asking.
In group.
In group, okay, I'll share.
Yeah, okay.
The class time is completed. Now I'll share in the group all this one. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sai Krishna? Sai Krishna?
Yeah, ma'am.
You have recorded na yesterday class?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, Akhil recorded the class and we are going to upload it.
Okay, take care of it.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.